Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Papu Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Of course, we got to say hello and welcome to everyone to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson. We're coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And of course, the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day, another night, whatever time it is in your area. Hello, hello, hello. And we are just about entering into the weekend. Yeah, boy. Okay. And of course, on the weekend, you know, people tend to do so many different things. I hope that you will do something in the name of rest. You understand? You have to rest. You know, some people feel like they could kill the work. And the work will kill you. You can't kill the work. Take some rest, because here's what. When you get sick and thing, you understand, that rest coming on by force and the business goes on without you. You hear me? So take some rest. Take some rest, man. Chill out. And sometimes you didn't realize you're so tired until you decide to take the rest. So take some rest, all right? Traffic arrangements for Old Fort Main Road, St. George, we'll talk to you about that. And as well a temporary road closure. One individual missing and one missing person found, and as well a body discovered at Maran, St. John. We will tell you more about these when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. As we say, news discussed, not told. Residents believe that a tourist was killed by mistake in Tobago. They say it might be a case of mistaken identity, being at the wrong place at the wrong time. We'll talk to you about that once we have time. So, Ralph Gonzalez lost. It was a landslide victory for the opposition party, who is now forming the government. We'll talk to you about that in a while as well. So stay tuned. This is News Discussed Not Told. Mikey Live headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. We've got the Big Insurance on board as well as Ariza Credit Union. We'll be back.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
If you're working for a while, come by Cots, I'll make you smile. Cots Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Cots. Yeah, it's back. Cots Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Clock out and come down to Coats. Cots already load. Cots already load. Black Friday starts. Cots already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
So welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. The Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force wishes to inform the general public and motoring public that the following traffic arrangements will be in effect along Old Fort Road, St. George from today, and that goes until further notice. One-way traffic, Old Fort Main Road will be operating as a one-way route towards Lucas Street between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7:59 p.m. daily. Vehicles will not be permitted to enter Old Fort Main Road from the intersection with Lucas Street during the restricted hours. In terms of road closure, Old Fort Main Road will be closed to all traffic daily from 8 p.m. In terms of the truck restrictions, no trucks will be allowed to travel along Old Fort Main Road at any time. The RGPF said that they'd like to thank the general public for your understanding and cooperation and encourage all motorists to use alternative routes where possible. Now, the Traffic Department as well of the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to notify the general public, in particular motorists, that the Green Street will be closed to vehicular traffic on Saturday 29th November 2025, and that will be between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Now, according to the police, this closure is necessary to facilitate construction work on one of the buildings along the street. And the police said that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences caused. Earlier today, we posted on our page that one man, John Licorice, was missing. Well, we are very happy to say and to report that Mr. Licorice has been found. Now, he spent the night in the jungle, but at least he was rescued. And so I spoke to one of his family members who said they were really happy to have him back. He's in good spirit, cracking like jokes and stuff like that. He's eating and everything like that. So, they just wanted to say thank you to the general public, thank you to the police and everybody else who did what they had to in order to find him. Quite a lot of cases of that nature. Yeah. We also have another missing person's report. This time it's a child. Here he is on your screen, and so the police say that they are seeking your assistance in locating Crispin Lampkin, who's a 13-year-old student of Molyneux St. George. He is approximately 5 feet and 2 inches tall and is brown in complexion. Crispin left home on Tuesday, 25th November, and has not returned since, according to police. So anyone seeing Crispin or has any information about his whereabouts, you're kindly asked to please contact the Central Police Station, 440-2244, Police Emergency 911. Folks, you can also call the police hotline, 444-1958. All right? Or if you have another number, if you know of any other police number, then you can give them a call and talk to them about it. So the family, they are really hoping that you will help them find him. Okay. So the next thing that we have to tell you about is that the Royal Grenada Police Force has confirmed that the partially decomposed body of a male individual was discovered in a ravine at Maran St. John on Friday, that is today, Friday 28th November 2025. Now the body was examined at the scene by a medical doctor and pronounced dead. A post-mortem examination will be conducted to determine the actual cause of his death. Now the individual has not yet been identified, and they say that further updates will be provided as the information becomes available. Police say that they'll continue their investigations. Now my thing is, it's interesting that to this point his identity is not known. So that now raises some sort of red flag. Okay, so somebody in the area must know him. And if he is not known by anyone in the area, then what is he doing on foot there? Is a question, is a legitimate question. What will he be doing on foot there? Right? So there's a genuine skepticism here. And of course, the police say that they're doing whatever they have to determine exactly who he is. He had on like a dark blue or dark green plaid, if you will, plaid shirt. He had a black watch on his hands. Seemed to be a little brown in complexion. Yeah, and that's as much as I can say. So I don't know if you notice somebody who fits that description in terms of what they were wearing, then maybe you could call the police and say, well, it could be that individual. I see a lot of people had a lot to say about us not showing the body. But if we did do that, the same people, oh, are you insensitive? Yada, 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 yap, 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 yap. People, they jet, you know. Lad, anywho's, once we are able to get information about the identity of that individual, we of course will be able to share that with you. What else? A sword turning ceremony. Let me see if we have any picture for that. Oh yeah, here we go. A sword turning ceremony was held on Wednesday, 25th November, and it signaled the start of a new era for students and the members of the community at Florida St. John. Construction will begin for a new facility that will house the Florida Government School at a cost of $22. Hello? Wait, let me wipe my glasses. No, let me wipe my glasses. Hold on. At the cost of 22 million Eastern Caribbean dollars. Yes. You don't hear much about St. John. So I had to watch twice. When I say that, like, for years, like major projects, like, you know, and I love to hear this. $22 million for the Florida government school. A project is expected to take just, the project is just expected to take just about 2 years to complete. Now they're saying that the construction work will be executed by local company Kenny's Trucking Company Limited. Florida, oh my God. I'm so happy for you guys, for the Florida government school. It's a school that my wife went to. You know, so it's a very small school. It's a very small school, you know. So, oh my God, y'all try to make me cry, but not today. Not today. All right. Yeah, so I was telling you, an American tourist was killed in Tobago, and they're saying that it might be a case of mistaken identity. The man was supposed to return. He and his wife, his girl, and a chick, his special woman. They go for vacation. He went out by himself. Coming back in a dark area, somebody ambushed him, killed him. And they're saying that he looks like somebody else who lives in the community, who was marked for death. And so villagers believe that due to the fact that they look alike, that person jumped the wrong individual and killed the wrong individual. Because they didn't know him, you know, and what was the motive for killing a stranger? You understand what I'm saying? So, oh Lord. Anywho's, listen. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Ralph Gonzalez got a serious whooping. You understand? Listen, Dr. Gonzalez, Honorable Dr. Ralph Gonzalez. I wonder what is his title now that he's no longer the Prime Minister, because Dr. Friday had been sworn in today, so the country now has a new Prime Minister. Gonzalez will be the former Prime Minister. But here's that. 25 years of rule, and to lose like that is heartbreaking. Let me see how Gonzalez will handle that sort of defeat. His party only won one seat, you know, out of 15 constituencies. One seat. Ralph Gonzalez is the only person in his party to win his seat. It ended 14-1, you know. 14-1, you know. That one had. Gonzalez said that he will address the nation in the morning. You understand? So, 1 second. I get a call. It might be an emergency. 1 second. Okay. All right. So I just received a call, and they believe they might have an idea as to who the person is. So they were just asking me to confirm what he looked like, what he was wearing, and stuff like that. And so they believe that they might know who it might be. All right. So, but there's no definitive word on that yet, because I'm still going to send them. They want to get the details, like, you know, and then they will be able to say whether or not it is that particular individual. So they're saying that it might be an elderly person who sometimes walk that road, you know. But anyway, we'll find out, and once we are able to find out that definitively, we'll be able to share that with you. All right. So, anywho's, what else do we have to tell you about? Let me see what we have here. All right. So some of the other things here are not really. I mean, it's Friday. We don't have to go through all of it. It's Friday. We don't have to go through. I don't know why they gave me all that for. It's Friday. I really don't want to go through all of that. If you know what I mean. Come on. We don't have to go through all of that. So, yeah. So let's go straight into what the people are saying here from the Met Office. How is the Black Friday going? Are you guys biting? Or? Yeah? Y'all play a mass? Y'all play a mass, right? Yeah, I was wait until Black Friday, and I was get excited on Amazon and thing too. Okay. So let's see what we are being sent here by the Met Office. Of course, we have to also say thank you to the Met Office. They've been very, very consistent in sending us the weather. So the weather is expected to be. Oh, by the way, our forecaster for tonight is Nicole Jones. The weather for tonight, mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a small craft advisory is in effect. And on Saturday, the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief light isolated showers. Max temp 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a small craft advisory is in effect as well for tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. Want to pick up a few people on the live. Big up a few people on the business. All right, so we've got people like Barbara, Liz, Charmaine, Celine, Jacinta, it's Clovey, Bernadette, Karen, Wayne, Yvette, Leonora, Jeanette, Joyous, Kelvin, Joseph. All right, so guys, that's it right there. And Adonna, yeah, that's it right there. What else? So I'm going to take a break and come back. And when we come back, it will be now the national report. So guys, stay right there. And you know, we have a lot of things to show you for the next few weeks. Boy, I don't know how we're doing it, but we have a lot to show you. All right, so stay tuned for that as well. And don't forget, coming up, boy, on the 5th, don't forget, You know, there's a lot that's going to be happening for Christmas. In the name of Christmas, a lot that is happening. And one big thing that is coming up is a Christmas market at Foodland. And that's going to be on the 5th, Friday 5th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletics. Kirani James Boulevard. Kirani James Boulevard. That's the branch there. Foodland branch there. All right. So it's a lot that's going to be happening. Local wines, art and craft, music, entrepreneurs, giveaways, discounts, still street food, the whole works. All right, so be part of that. Okay, so folks, we take a break and then we come back with the national report.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Papu Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Sisson, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
If you're working for a while, come by Cuts, I'll make you smile. Cuts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Cuts. Yeah, it's back. Cuts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to it big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Rock out and come down to Cuts. Cuts already load. Cuts already load. Black Friday start. Cuts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Sisson Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
(2025), I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Coming up in the news, Grenada launches ambitious program to assist entrepreneurs in the agricultural sector. And Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell congratulates St. Vincent's new Prime Minister. Details to these stories and more when we return.
Grenada, we are ready for the 2026 estimates of revenue and expenditure. The Government of Grenada invites all citizens to join them on Monday, December 1st, 2025, for the presentation by Minister for Finance, the Honorable Dennis Cornwall. Guided by the theme, Toward Vision 75, Powering Progress Through People's Participation and Innovation. Live coverage on the Government Information Service begins at 9:30 a.m. Hosts Abigail McIntyre and Richard Simon will highlight the key achievements of the government in 2025 and expectations for 2026. We continue the conversation at 6 p.m. with an in-depth analysis of the key pillars of the 2026 estimates, featuring a panel of experts to enhance your understanding of the revenue and expenditure proposals. Tune in live on Channel 22 or view our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't miss the chance to understand how our government plans to allocate resources for the year. Stay informed and engaged.
Climate change is significantly altering hurricane behavior. Warmer ocean temperatures, driven by global warming, provide more energy for developing storms, often resulting in increased intensity and frequency of storms and hurricanes, heavier rainfall. Warmer air holds more moisture, leading to heavier downpours and flooding. Some storms are stalling, causing prolonged damage in localized areas. Hurricanes are forming earlier into and outside of the traditional June to November window. Preparedness must be year-round with a multi-hazard focus. Prepared communities are stronger communities, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Youth and Sports has launched an ambitious program that will support roughly 50 entrepreneurs between the ages of 18 and 35 to launch or develop startups in the agriculture sector. The Youth in Business Youthpreneurs program was launched in collaboration with the Grenada Development Bank, GDB, at Belmont Estate on Thursday, guided by the theme Plant, Protect, Prosper. Participants will receive comprehensive business development support, training in business requirements, record keeping, costing and pricing, and guidance on transforming ideas and concepts into full business plans. Beneficiaries will also gain access to mentorship, grants, and concessionary loan financing. Minister for Youth and Sports Honorable Delma Thomas praised the initiative as a strategic partnership aimed at creating a supportive ecosystem where youth entrepreneurs can thrive and succeed. She described the program as a bold, modern, and transformative investment in the next generation of Grenadian business leaders.
This program represents a major leap in empowering young people with the tools, support, and opportunities necessary to move from ideas to innovation to sustainable business success. Youthpreneurs is an economic empowerment entrepreneurship initiative designed to equip young Grenadians with the skills, knowledge, mentorship, and financial support they need to build and grow their own business.
Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Senator Civil Francis, highlighted the program's design and significance, noting it is a strategic investment in youth empowerment and sustainable development.
The Youth in Business program represents real opportunity. It is designed to equip young entrepreneurs with the training, mentorship, and financial support needed to turn ideas into thriving, sustainable businesses. This initiative is about guidance, skill building, and preparing young people to succeed, as it is equally about providing funding. To our youth participants, this is your moment. Engage fully, learn everything you can, and take advantage of the support offered. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, in partnership with the Grenada Development Bank, has worked tirelessly, planning, consulting, and designing a program that responds directly to the needs and dreams of young Grenadians. This is a result of months of dedication, careful assessment, most importantly, and a shared commitment to building meaningful opportunities steeped in accountability, transformation, and impact.
Royston Kamabach, General Manager of the Grenada Development Bank, expressed strong optimism about the program's impact and reaffirmed the bank's commitment to supporting youth-led ventures in the agricultural sector.
This program is more than funding, and I think certainly from to my lens, as the manager of the GDB, I actually stand by this. And one of my mandates is that we are here to help people, but it's very important that we're not just here to help with funding, because of course funding alone does not lead to success by any means, right? So we are really here to make sure that all the beneficiaries, that we give you all the support, the business training, the technical support, or what we call hand-holding, so that you can be successful. First of all, in terms of the program, there's a $3,000 grant to get you started, to get your concept, you test your concept, you test that, you fine-tune, and of course, once you see that's working, you're ready to scale up. So you start up and then you scale up. Does it make sense? And then that's why we have an extra $30,000 loan at 1%.
The Youth in Business logo was also unveiled at the launch.
The Youth in Business logo captures the journey of young entrepreneurs as they move from idea to innovation. The bold, stylized Y formed by two uplifted figures reflect the courage, creativity, and ambition of Grenada's youth as they reach beyond their comfort zone. The three-sided base represents the program's foundation of support, training, mentorship, and funding through grants and concessionary loans and mentorship. It symbolizes a safe starting point that does not confine them, but instead prepares them to step confidently outside the box. The nutmeg within the base highlights Grenada's rich potential and the unique value each young entrepreneur carries. Rising from this foundation, the arrow-shaped arm of the Y points upward and outward, illustrating growth, exploration, and the program's mission to push youth beyond traditional limits. This vibrant logo reflects energy, optimism, and the future built as young people test their dreams and transform them into real businesses. Encircling it is the word youth-tropreneurs.
Moving along, Grenada will next week host a week-long Caribbean summit that will focus on the region's pressing need to accelerate progress in areas like human capital development, digital resilience, trade and business competitiveness, and climate-smart development. The Connect Caribbean Summit, CCS 2025, will be held from Monday, December 1st to Friday, December 5th at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort Convention Center under the theme, Catalyzing Caribbean Transformation. It is organized by the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce, GCIC, in partnership with the Government of Grenada, the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, NTRC, and the Connect Caribbean Foundation. CCS 2025 will convene regional and international leaders from business, government, academia, technology, finance, development organizations, and civil society to advance dialogue and action around innovation, digital transformation, economic resilience, and private sector competitiveness in the Caribbean. It presents a unique opportunity for businesses across all sectors to gain insights into regional and global economic and digital trends, connect with potential investors, development partners, and regional counterparts, and explore opportunities for collaboration, expansion, and capacity building, among others. The summit will also provide opportunities for Grenadian businesses to showcase their products, services, and innovations. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a new Prime Minister. Dr. Godwin Friday of the New Democratic Party was sworn in on Friday afternoon following his party's landmark victory at the polls on Thursday. The victory represents a significant moment for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and underscores their commitment to democratic principles. Grenada's Prime Minister, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, commended Dr. Friday and the NDP for their dedication to the democratic process and expressed confidence in their ability to lead the nation into a new era of progress and development. In a statement, Prime Minister Mitchell said Grenada looks forward to working closely with Prime Minister Friday and his administration to strengthen bilateral relations and advance regional integration for the benefit of all citizens of the Caribbean community. The NDP claimed all but one of the 15 seats that were up for re-election, thereby ending the United Labour Party's 24 years in power. Dr. Godwin Friday will replace Ralph Gonsalves, one of the world's longest-serving democratically elected leaders, as Prime Minister. We take a break. The GIS News returns after these messages.
Grenada, we are ready for the 2026 estimates of revenue and expenditure. The Government of Grenada invites all citizens to join them on Monday, December 1st, 2025, for the presentation by Minister for Finance, the Honorable Dennis Cornwall. Guided by the theme, Toward Vision 75, Powering Progress through People's Participation and Innovation. Live coverage on the Government Information Service begins at 9:30 a.m. Hosts Abigail McIntyre and Richard Simon will highlight the key achievements of the government in 2025 and expectations for 2026. We continue the conversation at 6 p.m. with an in-depth analysis of the key pillars of the 2026 estimates, featuring a panel of experts to enhance your understanding of the revenue and expenditure proposals. Tune in live on Channel 22 or view our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't miss the chance to understand how our government plans to allocate resources for the year. Stay informed and engaged.
Climate change doesn't adhere to a specific time frame. It fuels multiple hazard events, from hurricanes and flooding to heat waves and landslides. These events may occur back-to-back or simultaneously, creating compounded risks for our communities. Preparedness must go beyond one season or one threat. Preparedness must be year-round and multi-hazard focused. Preparedness is resilience. Preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Welcome back. The National Celebrations Committee is advancing preparations for the 52nd Independence Day celebrations on February 7, 2026, which will be held under the theme Grenada at 52, Anchored in Faith, Guided by Purpose. In an interview with the Government Information Service, Chair of the National Celebrations Committee, Jacqueline Alexis, outlined some of the activities planned for the week of celebrations, which will begin on February 1st.
Church service is we always have our church service. We always want to give thanks. So the worship and thanksgiving service will be held in St. Peter's RC Church in Guelph, Sunday the 1st of February. That'll be at 3 p.m. So again, that's one of our standard activities that, it's important for us to give thanks. And then you're moving into the week of build up. So I don't have anything to announce in terms of the first few days of the week, but certainly Friday the 6th will be our National Colours Day. Once again, we ask the nation to go out in your national colours and your outfits, and let's show that national pride, demonstrate that national pride. And that's Friday the 6th. And then also on Friday the 6th in the evening would be the Independence Cultural Extravaganza. Again, another one of our very popular events. It's always well attended. So that will be in the bus terminal in Grenville, starting from 7 p.m.
Alexis also outlined some of the activities for the National Independence Day rally.
And this year we're also adding some additional young people to the marching and showcasing. So we're adding the first 3 positions in the girls and first 3 position in boys of the winners from the Intercol. And they will be doing a presentation prior to the arrival of the military parade. So there will be lots happening. From 1 o'clock, we've got the trade show, trade expo going on, which again is always a very popular event. And from 1:45, we will have the young people coming to march and entertain you all as you're arriving at the stadium. And then from 2:30, the military parade, going into all the usual ceremonial things that happen. So very exciting, another very exciting day. And again, we're back in the cricket stadium, so there's lots of space and lots of fun to be had.
The Independence Song Competition will be guided by the theme. To register, participants must submit their song and lyrics either on a thumb drive or via email to ccosec@culture.gov.gd to the Division of Culture, along with all relevant details, including the artist's name and song title. The submission deadline is January 5th, 2026. From the entries received, 20 artists will advance to the semi-final round on January 16th, which will be held at the Lassages Hard Court, where 10 finalists will be selected. The final is scheduled for January 31st at the Surtees Bus Terminal, with the top 10 challengers competing against reigning champion German superstar Simon. The RGPF band will provide musical accompaniment, and background vocalists will be supplied by the organizing committee. Each semi-finalist will receive a $2,000 appearance fee, while the finalists will receive an appearance fee of $3,000.
The final first place winner will get $15,000, the second place $12,000, third place $10,000, and fourth place $8,000. Appearance fees will be $3,000. We will have a dipping moment. There'll be an occasion and we'll call people in and have some kind of fun dipping for positions for both semi-finals and finals. Again, if you need to be at the venue on time, because if you arrive and your name has already been called, then you will not be able to perform. And the usual rule is we call you 3 times, and if you do not appear for at your stated position, then you will be disqualified from participating. So it's important that you get there, an hour and be there at the venue.
The Ministry of Education will launch the Healthy Start Nutrition Program on Wednesday, December 3rd, in a bid to promote healthy eating habits among students. The program will be implemented as a holistic approach to child health and will be guided by a working document which focuses on healthy meal planning and child nutrition. Director of Student Support, Pearson Stroud, says the program is in response to the results of child health surveys, which showed worrying health trends among young children.
Looking at school health, not just from school feeding, but also to combine some of the things that will include the physical education in the school system, the psychoeducational stuff that we do with the counselors, and looking at how we can do it better to make sure that the children are fed properly, that we introduce them very early to good health habits, that we give them a very early appetite and a palate for good food that is healthy, and not just that we want to send them down to the same place that some of us have ended up as adults. We try to want to make sure that they don't end up in the same places that we have as adults.
The Healthy Start Nutrition Program document also covers the importance of the school feeding program and introduces the concept of central kitchens to ensure that every student has access to hot meals.
One of the things that we recognize clearly is that we do not have school feeding, for example. That's one aspect of it, in every single school, because there are different limitations. Sometimes it's just a space. Sometimes for other reasons we've had areas where we do not have the school feeding in all of our schools. Government has had the mandate that says that every child who needs to eat must eat, and we have to make sure that we find a way. So one of the things that is being seriously considered, and in that document you will see in that document the concept of central kitchens. So in areas where we have schools that may not be able to cook for themselves, instead of looking at the concept of building a kitchen in every single school where we might need to have school feeding, the concept of a central kitchen that will then be established to then bring food to the different schools and so is something that is in that document. So this is our vision, this is our dream, that's what Healthy Start really is to make sure that we approach health from a holistic perspective from in the school system, and making sure that we look at things not just in the ordinary way that we do things, but making sure that it's approached in a way that could really benefit our children.
The program will be implemented through a multi-sectoral approach with assistance from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council. And finally in the news, students who study modern foreign languages at the secondary school level showcase their linguistic skills this week during the second edition of the Modern Foreign Languages Extravaganza. The event, which marked the culmination of this year's Modern Languages Month, was held under the theme Promoting Multilingualism, Speak to Connect, Learn to Lead. During the opening ceremony, Education Minister Senator David Andrew underscored the importance of language studies.
It's our desire as a small Caribbean region with neighbors who speak different languages to ensure that we encourage multilingualism in our region, in our school system. So I want to commend you students who have this interest in the modern languages, French and Spanish, and we will extend. We're making good relationships with our Chinese friends as well, and that's taking some shape for many of the persons who take the opportunities to go to study in China. Even that is bearing some fruit. So we want to commend you and let you know that you have chosen a path that promises many future career opportunities and possibilities that will probably double or triple compared to the persons who don't have that.
The extravaganza featured performances from 15 secondary schools through song, poetry, and monologue. Pieces were delivered in Spanish, French, and Mandarin.
En la clase de español me dicen que diga, ¿cómo estás? Pero mi mente ya responde,
¿Puedes señal?
no digas merano, no digas no digas gal. Gloria, aleluya, Padre del cielo, adorarte quiero solo a ti. C'est moi fort, près de toi je rêve encore, oui, oui je veux rester, mais je ne sais plus aimer, j'ai été trop bête, je t'en prie arrête.
Je cherchais partout comme un détective. Alors, je voulais utiliser Internet. Mais le Wi-Fi a décidé de faire grève.
That story just ended the GIS News for Friday, November 28th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry-Ann Noel, thanking you for joining us.